Hey guys, Cat here, your favorite small YouTuber. Today is gonna be different. We are gonna play like a Nuzlocke Pokemon challenge. What that means is that every tool that we use, we cannot use it anymore at the end of the run. So as you can see, we are using today the pickaxe, and we cannot buy any other pickaxe for the rest of the game. For the next day, we're gonna be able to buy another tool. We can buy a pistol, we can buy a shotgun. But if we buy, for example, a shotgun, we are not gonna be able to buy any other shotgun for the rest of the run. So we're gonna be stuck with the same tool for we're gonna have to swap tools every day until the end of the run. So let's see if this challenge is gonna make the game challenging. Today, as you can't see, right? I'm gonna show you at the end of the day. But today we're playing with the generalist class. That is a class that we can basically buy everything we want. We have every tool, every employer, everything is unlocked for us to buy. So we're gonna be able to buy everything that I think that we can only do this challenge here with this class because we're gonna use a lot of different tools today, and I think that we're gonna have to get a lot of variety. Look at that. Only from Shody we have a pickaxe, an electric pickaxe, axes, a pistol, a shotgun, a rifle, a minigun, a staff, a flamethrower, a poison gun, and as you guys know, at the early game we have a lot of different metas. Unfortunately, we cannot buy another pickaxe, so I'm gonna sell it. And what I think that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the worst tools at the first days, so I'm gonna be able to save the better tools for the later days. So I'm gonna use the Iron Barrel Axe just to make sure that I'm not gonna need to buy it again later. And I'm gonna use the rest of my money here to buy some platforms, and let's start today and see how we're gonna do. This axe is not bad, to be honest. I really disliked the battle axe at our last run, but at the end of the day, this is not that useless, you know. The problem is that it's very hard to open chests with it, so we're gonna have to be very careful with this part of using this tool. But besides that, look at these. We can get a lot of ores very easy, and we don't have to sell every tool that we have every day. So we can keep these axes as long as we want. Of course, this is not gonna be really that good because, as you can imagine, after some time we're gonna get a lot behind just by using an iron axe. So I'm gonna try to use the axe here as much as I can, but if the axe just became useless, I'm gonna swap it for other tools. Let me see if I can use this battle axe here to open this chest here first. There's a lot of iron that I can try to take here too while I'm trying to open this chest. Okay, I think that I'm gonna be able to open it very easily. I'm doing a lot of damage to these side blocks here, so okay, what I got? Okay, we got some amethyst. That is some good extra money. Let me get all these ores that I left in the ground, and I'm gonna deliver the ores here. Okay, everything delivered. Let's see how much we earned today. Probably the amethyst. Okay, 280 was not bad. At the end of the day, we got 1,700. Not bad. First, we can buy more ad time. I think that's gonna be the best upgrade we can get. And right now we have an iron axe that cost us 600. We can wait before we continue. If you like this one, you definitely like my other videos too. All are the same satisfying incremental game chaos. I'm super excited to reach 1k subs so I can finally get monetized, and you will get a lot of cool videos like these on your For You page. So hit that follow, it will help a lot. Not buying anymore a normal pickaxe. We can buy an electric one, but we cannot buy the normal. And I think that for the rest of the day, what I'm gonna do is gonna be that I'm only gonna save this money. Maybe I can increase my inventory here, and I'm gonna save the rest of this money. I think that I'm not earning enough to be worth to swap. So besides just wasting money here on another iron tool or a random sapphire tool, I'm gonna save to at least get a better one. At least get a rifle. Maybe a rifle is gonna be good. But right now, let's just farm as much as we can. I increased my inventory size, so I'm gonna be able to collect a lot more ores before having to go back to deliver, which is gonna be awesome for us. That's gonna make us be able to wait. Oh no, I don't have double my stack size, but I have double the amount of slots I have in my inventory, right? I always forget about that, but that's okay. That's really good. We're getting a lot of ores here, and the day almost didn't be best. So I think that probably today we're gonna be able to get at least maybe I think there are at least 5,000, and with 5,000 we're gonna be able to buy a lot of good tools. We're dealing a lot of damage here. Maybe we're gonna be able to do damage to these ores here. Let me see. I think no, right? I think that we're not gonna do damage enough. Looks like we're breaking these copper ores over here. No, they are. Look like they are breaking. Mainly these ones over here. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna be able to break it. Okay, are you kidding me? I had to swap my eggs, so what happened is that right now, we have to start spinning again, all over again, but that's okay. Let's just be patient. Okay, we already broke one of the copper. We broke another one. There is some iron here that I want to break too. So I hope that it drops iron enough here for me. Okay, there is only this one left. This axe is just the worst for me because we can't even aim that easy, you know? We have to always keep, okay, run platform. We always have to keep moving to a better position to try to make it easy for we to break the blocks first, to break the blocks. But the problem with that is that I feel that we just waste so much time of that. Let me try to break this copper here. Okay, I'm trying to look for a good angle here that I can use to break as much copper as I can. Okay, I'm trying to hit all these three copper and these iron down here. But unfortunately, as I can imagine, probably I'm not gonna do. Okay, this is a good spot. Above copper, and we're dealing damage to all this copper down here too, so we're probably gonna make a lot of copper today. Every copper we got 24, every block we break we got around 25, 30, 24. So that means that we got 100 gold every block we break, which is awesome. The time is almost over. It's bad. I'm trying to jump here at the exact same time. Awesome. Now let me go back to deliver, just to make sure that I'm not gonna waste my money, right? Like I almost always do. Every run we do, I always at least lose one day not delivering, but that's okay. We're guaranteed today. Okay, let's see how much we got. I was expecting around 3,000. We only got 2,000. That's probably because DX is just so weak. We can buy more ad time, which is really awesome, but I think that's gonna be better for us to get maybe a better tool today. At least something that does double the damage. We bought it from 600, and we cannot buy another axe and neither another pickaxe. So I'm gonna sell it and let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to save the emerald gun or the poison gun and the flamethrower for the late game when I have a lot of collectors. Right now, I think that is gonna be useless. But what I can use is an emerald stuff. I think that for the early game, the emerald stuff can be good. That's very expensive, so it's gonna last me a long time. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna buy. I think that is good. And for the next day, we can already start to save up money for buy some collectors. Okay, what I got here, there's really bad upgrades here because I have to upgrade a tool that I'm probably not even gonna use that much. Let me come here to this stone area, and I hope that we do damage enough. Okay, yeah, we're breaking these ores a lot easier, which is awesome. And one problem that I noticed that we're gonna have today is gonna be on chests. Because we are gonna be able to break a lot of chests. But the problem is that we're not gonna be able to focus on getting the right upgrade. So what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna focus on upgrade my miners maybe. No, but that's gonna make the challenge just lose the point, right? No, I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to focus on at least, let me see if I can break those irons over there. Yeah, I can. It's just taking so long to break this chest here that I think that I'm not gonna waste time. I'm gonna try to just save up money as much as I can. And sorry for just lost in what I was thinking or the thing. But what I'm talking about is I was talking about is that my plan is gonna be to at least focus all my upgrades on like the pickaxe and save the pickaxe for the last. I'll try to focus on pickaxes and bullets, because if I upgrade the bullet, I still can use the bullet upgrade on a minigun. I can use the bullet upgrade on pistol. I can use it on a shotgun. I can use it on a rifle. We have 4 different guns that we can use that still use the bullet upgrade, which is awesome. Oh, we deliver exactly 320. That's awesome. And which is really good. So a bullet upgrade is gonna help 4 of our guns that we can buy. And on the other side, if we only got the pickaxe upgrade, we're gonna have a problem with the late game, because we only have 2 pickaxes that we can use. We only have the normal pickaxe that we already used at the first day, so we cannot use it anymore. And we only have the other pickaxe that we can use is the electric one, which is a really good pickaxe. But the problem is that we are not going to be able to use it to the max like you can use the bullets, you know? So I'm going to try to focus my best on that and see if I'm going to do, let me see just here, if I'm going to be enough to go to the later days. I think that we are going to be. I think that besides the challenge being really hard as I expect, but I think that is still doable. It's still very doable. Okay, how I jump there? Probably I break the platform that I use, right? Okay, I queued in the day early, but let me try to get a few extra bucks here. They're probably gonna help me a little bit on buying something good, and then let me end the day. Let's see how much we got today. We got 2,000 only from iron and copper, which is awesome. And we got 5,500, which is good. We are not planning to swap our magic wand sooner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some. I'm thinking if I should increase the time or buy more collectors. I'm really in doubt. I think that with collectors is gonna make my life a lot easier. I know that I could get a lot more value by buying more time, but I'm very lazy on the job of going around ores and having to deliver it over and over again. So what I'm gonna do? Ooh, we got a golden gun. The golden gun don't count to our Nuzlocke. This is just a bonus. So we are gonna take it and enjoy as much as we can. Awesome. Okay, there is a lot of ores here. I can use this extra time that we got with this flamethrower to try to get this chest over here. I think it is gonna be a really good investment in time. The problem is that I'm not opening it. I'm not being able to open this wall here. Okay, let me just aim downwards and maybe this is gonna be damage enough. I think there is a lot of ores in the ground. I hope that my collectors are able to collect and deliver everything. Oh, I think that this corner block here that I'm standing in, axe, mortar, or poison. Poison is really good too, right? Okay, let me get poison. I think that I'm gonna help them deliver because my collectors are just so weak. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to deliver because I forgot to buy platforms, which is awesome. Or maybe what I can do is I can try to open a staircase. Let me see here. Maybe I can open a staircase here for me. Yeah, okay, I've jumped really high. Now I can just jump here. Yeah, that was good. Okay, I've just made a way out, which is awesome. We can go back down and collect all those ores that we left behind. I'm gonna drop the coal. I think the coal over here is just gonna be a waste of time, a waste of space, as it almost is not value. The value of it is almost nothing. So I'm gonna drop it and focus only in the more valuable ores. We still have a lot of coal here, but now, nice jump, cat. Nice jump. Okay, and my inventory is almost full. Now it's full. Awesome. I can go back and deliver. So this way I'll make sure that my collectors are not gonna waste valuable ores in my way. I have to be very careful to don't break that block over there. And neither these ones here. These three here. Let me deliver. Maybe I should get the vacuum, right? I always forget to try getting the vacuum. Oh my god, are you kidding that I already filled my inventory with coal? That's bad, bad, bad. I don't want to waste inventory here with this coal. Let me try to jump and collect good ores. Awesome. Okay, I still got a lot of coal. Let me open a space here that I can drop the coal. I think that here is already good enough. I can drop it and... Okay, now my inventory is filled with everything else, and ooh, I was almost stuck there. There's a lot of silver there that I should try to get, but we don't have time enough for that, so let's just go back and deliver. Okay, the time is over. There is no collector coming, so we can end the day. We got 1,500 only in coal, 2,400 in copper, 2,200 in iron, and we got at the end of the day almost 10,000. Okay, right now we're having some really good money. I could try to get a better tool here, try to get a silver pistol maybe, or a silver axe, but I think that maybe it's not time enough right now. What I should do is get more time, and I'm gonna get more collectors and leave my collectors doing their job. You're gonna just collect everything, and I think that my magic wand is strong enough for that. I think that I have damage enough to do that. I can drop these for my collectors. We're gonna break a lot of coal here. We're gonna have so much shine time today that I don't even bother that much about the not doing the destruction that I was expecting. But what I'm gonna try to do is gonna be maybe try to get another golden tool, right? That would be awesome. I can increase my collector capacity, which is not bad. Oh, sorry, with that zoom out. What I got here? Magic missile damage. I can't take that. This is not useless as we have a magic wand right now. Poison damage is gonna be useful later. And I think that is gonna be better for me just to come down and mine. Yeah. We don't have ores enough. I should save at least a good amount of money here, so let me just try to mine as much as I can. There's a lot of good ores here that I'm not gonna waste. I completely forgot to buy platforms again, so I have to pay a lot of attention here. At least we have a bunch of collectors, so I think that they're gonna deliver everything in time. There is a lot of ores down there. Okay, I got a really good angle here to break out those coppers and those irons, which is awesome. Let me focus here on these copper vein too. What's really good. I think that I'm not gonna get a lot of money because I don't have platforms mainly. Yeah, my way out is gonna be very hard, I think. I think that I'm gonna waste so much time trying to go out that maybe it's probably better for me to just stay here and mine more. And mine as much as I can. Maybe I can even try to go there and open that chest, but I think that I don't have. Okay, I have. I was thinking that I don't have the space to jump there, but I just have to really hit the angle here, which is awesome. Really huge. Okay, we can get some more iron, not bad. There is a silver vein here that I can try to break and see if my collectors are gonna come here and take it too. Super very valuable, so is that a waste of time trying to focus and break it here? The time is already half at the half of it. At least we deliver coal enough, so I'm not gonna have a problem with that. We have collectors here coming here to collect all these good ores, so they're gonna take the silver that I want. Awesome. Let me try to break here. Oops, there is still a silver. We can break this iron too. Okay, there is just so much ores here that I think that I don't need to waste more time. I'm just gonna aim here and focus to break these. Okay, how I'm gonna jump there. I'm gonna try to open this chest. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to jump that, so oh my god, no, that's not what I wanted. Let me just try to open here. Okay, we opened the chest and we got some rubies over there. Well, that is unfortunately. There's unfortunately not. There's unfortunate. I don't know what to say, and I'm sorry. Okay, our collectors deliver all the silver we broke here. It's awesome. Let me focus here on these other silvers. We have some silvers, we have some amethyst. Unfortunately, they're gonna take some coal too, but that's okay. And as I'm seeing, we're having a collector problem, which obviously we guys solid too. We don't have collectors enough, but yeah, that's good because we have damage enough with this stuff, which is gonna help us a lot in this Nuzlocke challenge. But the problem with that is that what's gonna happen? Oh, let me drop all this coal here. Oh, let me come down and take all these good ores. Okay, I have a full inventory. Let me try to go back and find a way out to sell it. I think I don't have time enough, right? I probably don't have time enough, but I'm gonna try. And what I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot what I was saying, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to deliver. Needed this collector. Yeah, okay, I remember. We have damage enough. It's really good. We have a lot of damage, but we don't have collectors enough. So that means that we should only focus on getting better collectors until we don't have damage enough. Right here, we can buy one senior collector, which is gonna be awesome. Let me remember first to buy the platforms. I think that buying the platforms is gonna be really good. We only have 3,000, so there's not money enough to spend here. We don't have any bonus that we can buy, so I'm gonna buy 2 more collectors. Awesome. Let's start the next day. Now that we have a senior collector, we're not gonna have. I think that we're not gonna have problems with collecting ores. Increase player sprint speed. Okay, but the damage exactly the upgrade that we wanted. Let me open here more magic missiles. Yeah, let me get this one. This is gonna help me more. If I increase my wand damage, that's gonna be really good. My magic wand. I'm sorry. And if I keep increasing my magic wand damage, that's gonna be really good because we will not need to swap our tools really soon. We're doing a really great job with the magic wand. So I'm pretty confident with that. Now that our collectors are coming here to this stone area, we're gonna be really good. Oh my god, besides buying more collectors, what should I buy was a collector whistle. I think that I'm gonna waste a really good amount of money here just because I forgot to buy the collector whistle. And because of that, we're probably gonna waste a lot of ores. But that's okay. I think that is still gonna be good here. There is a lot of ores in the ground. Our collectors have gone there to deliver, so that's gonna be good enough. If we break ores enough for them to always always have a full inventory, that's gonna be good enough, right? Yeah, if their inventory is already full, is always full, we are not gonna need to buy more. To buy a whistle. No, we're not. We're definitely gonna need to buy a whistle, but they're not gonna waste that much ores, right? Because they're always gonna have to deliver. The problem is that, as I can see, I'm not breaking the ores fast enough for them. We're breaking fast. Don't get me wrong. We're breaking it fast, but I think that we reached the cap that our damage can do. We already have a collector strong enough, stronger than our. We already have a collector stronger than our than our breaking, than our, how is it called, than our damage. Okay, we already have collectors stronger than our damage, so we're probably gonna have to suffer two for the next day, and that's gonna be crazy. Let me drop it here and jump in this coal. And I can drop this silver here too. Let me break more coal just to fill my inventory first. We already completed the today's quota, which is awesome. I'm not gonna die today. And I think that we're gonna make probably more than 10,000. And with this more than 10,000, we're gonna be able to buy a really strong tool for the next day. I'm still thinking about what we're gonna buy, right? And guys, thank you so much for the ideas that you guys gave me, not only in the last video, but in the post that I made on the community tab for the channel with your ideas on what to record. This video was brought for you by one of your guys' comments. Someone comment that I should try to do a Nuzlocke challenge in the call LLC, and I really like the idea. So that's why I'm here recording, and I'm really having fun with that. So if you guys have other ideas, feel free to comment down below. I'm definitely gonna do it if it is a really good idea. So don't worry, I'm gonna read everything too, and that's probably gonna help me a lot and keep doing code videos. Okay, we got 17,000 gold today. We have in total 18,000. I can sell my emerald stuff for 2,000 more, so we're gonna have 20. Let's see what we can buy with this money. Maybe the pistol is not gonna be a bad investment right now, right? Because the pistol is not that good. I think that the silver rifle, the shotgun, are in the minigun, of course, are better tools than the pistol. But I think, how much is the axe? Is 28,000. Yeah, I really wanted to buy an amethyst axe, but I think that I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have that, money enough or have that, and I think that I'm already in time to swap my two. So let me get the pistol here. Oh my god, we have exactly money enough to buy the silver stuff, but unfortunately we cannot buy the same tool again anymore. Okay, let me buy this amethyst pistol. The pistol is gonna be better than the axe. Maybe in the late game the axe could be better and have more. So with the rest of this money, what I'm gonna get these chest upgrade. Is awesome. It's gonna help me a lot on opening more chests. So that's good, and let's start the day again. Here we can one shot this ore, so let's just dig down here. Maybe I can even open that. Nah, let me not waste time on that. Now here I can open this. Okay, we got only these. You can drop all of that. We are almost one hitting ores here, so I don't have to waste time here. We can already go to the blue area, but I'm gonna open this stone chest here, of course. Let me dig down too. We can break some amethyst, which is not bad. I'm gonna keep digging down, and okay, we reached the area that we wanted. First, let me see if I have lucky enough to open another grid chest here, and nope. Magic regen, collector speed. Collector's upgrades are really good, but pickaxes upgrades are really good too. But now, let me get the collector. I think that the collector's upgrades are just gonna be on a whole another level. And let me see here how much is gonna be my damage. So this blast is really good. It's a really good damage. Okay, and I completely forgot to buy the collector whistle again, right? Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. But that's okay, I was not planning to. No, I really need that. Yeah, I forgot that the collector whistle has nothing to do with me wanting to deliver or not, so. But that's okay. We're making a lot of ores here. Our collectors are not, these normal collectors are not even able to take all the ores that drop from one single block here. One single block of coal, of course, because the emeralds drop a lot less. But the gameplay with the pistol is just very slow, right? It makes sense, like, why nobody really liked the pistol that much. Yeah, if I was with a minigun here, that was gonna be insane. But yeah, let me get some coal here. for my collectors to deliver, just to make sure that I'm gonna be able to complete today's quota. Because to be honest, the quota is really big, but I don't know. I have no idea how many ores these collector over here have. If I had the collector wizard, we're probably gonna be okay, but yeah, we don't have it. Okay, his inventory is full. He's gonna deliver right now. I think that maybe he have coal enough, but I'm not sure. His inventory size is only 600, right? Yeah, he don't have coal enough. Let me drop everything here. And I'm gonna leave everything for my collectors here. And I hope that they're gonna deliver enough. If they don't, no, we're still halfway through the timer, right? Yeah, we're halfway through the timer, and there is just so much coal here in the ground that he's probably gonna have coal enough to complete the quota. He's already going to deliver again. I think that he's gonna deliver coal enough right now, so I'm gonna go back and mine the really valuable ores. Okay, he delivered the coal and it was enough. Okay, now that we deliver coal enough, I can focus on the more valuable ores. I don't have to worry about coal anymore. So let's see how much money we're gonna be able to make today. Okay, the time is almost over. At least my collectors are going to deliver the ores, so very good. Let me see if we have time enough to go and open this chest. I think no, right? Nah, I think that we're not gonna have time enough. It's just so far away from me. That's okay. That's okay. We're getting 100 ores here in this area, which is really good. Ever block every break. Oh my god, we got 16 rubies. Where we got this from? I don't even remember where we got this from. I don't remember breaking rubies. We got it from chests, but I don't remember. Oh my god, we have 29,000, 30,000. Okay, with these 30,000 that we have, I'm really thinking, because we don't have destruction enough right now. The pistol is just so weak. I think that it was just a waste of money. I think I'm gonna get the amethyst axe. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to go with the amethyst axe here, guys. It will look like a waste of money, but I think that there's nothing we can do. The pistol is just useless. So I think that I'm gonna sell one of these guys and buy another senior car. Oh my god, I forgot to buy the whistle, right? I forgot to buy the whistle. How much it cost? Let me just see here. 1,200. I'm gonna have to sell 3 of these guys. I'm sorry for that, but we have 2 senior collectors. And now that we have a whistle, I think that we're gonna do good with this normal axe. As this is not the battle axe, I think that this is not bad. This is a really good tool. I really like this normal axe. The problem for me is the other axe, the battle axe. I really hate that tool, but the normal axe isn't bad. We can break a lot of ores here. I can increase my collector capacity, which is not bad. I can still even come here and open a few extra other chests too. Yeah, the good thing with these axe is that we are able to mine ores in area. So even though it doesn't deal damage, oh my god, that's really good. That was really looking for. Employing my speed, employing the damage, more target rate, only bad upgrades here. I don't plan to get other employees, other miners, but that's good. Look at the amount of ores we break here. Our collectors are gonna have a really hard time trying to keep up collecting all these ores, and I'm not gonna stop mining here. Yeah, and another thing that we can use in this run that I completely forgot is the bombs, right? We can't use bombs here. We can only use bombs in one day, bombs and mortars. But for the late game, that's gonna be bad for us to get some money. Unfortunately, as I said, we're gonna have a really big problem here on upgrades and on chests. But I think that is something that we can deal maybe later. Maybe when we reach the black area after the red one, we can start to fix this problem. That was gonna be around the pink diamond tools, but yeah, that's gonna be really hard for the early game. When we get to the black area, I'm gonna focus a lot on trying to open the chest, but yeah, I hope that we still have tools. We still have tools left for that. And while I was mining here, I just remembered that it has been a long time that we don't do our yapping session in the videos, right? So I was thinking like I was just lost here thinking about for no reason about superpowers. And I was thinking like, okay, if I could have a superpower, what superpower I could have? Like I know that at least for the guys, I don't know for the girls. If you have a girls here, you can comment down below your opinion and or your side. But for the guys, we always think about what superpowers we will get. Like we don't think like, okay, what superpower we should if the possibility exists. No, we at least for me, we always have in mind one superpower that we will definitely choose if we have the opportunity. Like right, we don't want to waste the opportunity like we're wasting these much ores. Oh my god, that's so sad. I'm gonna have to buy a lot more collectors, but we don't want to waste the opportunity of getting a really good superpower on something useless. So we always still keep thinking about what superpower we should choose. And I know that there is a lot of guys that choose the superpower of, for example, invisibility. And when I hear about that, I know that everyone that chooses invisibility. Oh my god, wait a minute. We got 43,000, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to get a fast collector, which is really sad. So what I'm gonna get 4 senior collectors here. Okay, that's good. Now we definitely have collectors enough, even though they're not that fast. But as I was saying about the superpowers, I know that every guy coming on the law, or watching this video, know that we always have our favorite superpower, and I know that everyone that has that when I have the superpower of invisibility, don't want it for good things, right? The people that wanna be invisible wanna enter the woman's bathroom invisible, or wanna try to rob something, rob a bank or something like that. What is valid? The bank objective is valid. Don't get me wrong. The objective of getting inside the woman's bathroom maybe is not that valid. I think that is not good to give people with this objective this power, like that guy from The Boys, right? There's a guy in The Boys that can be invisible and he loves to stay in a woman's bathroom. And I was thinking, like, imagine if I have the power or having, like, my mind always thought like that. Like, imagine I have a power like this collector or of having angel wings. Imagine what you could do with angel wings. Like, I'm not thinking about, oh, I could fly, or with this flying, I could save people. No, 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 keep with me. Imagine you have angel wings and you go to a church. You pretend that you are a real angel. You, with a real angel power, you can just rule the church, right? And today, the Christianism is probably the most popular religion, and maybe not the Christianism, but the oh, how can I say it? It's really hard to try to say it right now in English because I really don't know the words for that. But you can keep with me, like the God, the big G, the Jesus Father. Even though people that don't believe in Jesus, there's a lot of people that believe in the God, right? And this same God that I'm saying, that God that have problems with demons, that God that have created the angels, this God. And imagine if you go and visit his church pretending that you are an angel. You are gonna become more powerful than the Pope. You're gonna be able to go to every country and everybody's gonna treat you like a real god just because you have wings. And with that, you're not gonna need to waste, like to steal from a bank. You're not gonna need to try to use your powers to get an unfair advantage or something to earn more money. You can just be an angel. You can just go to church around the world and people will donate money for you aptly, you know. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my god, bro, there's just so much power. Because even people that don't believe in God, when they see someone flying like an angel, they're gonna believe. Like, I know, no, that's not that everyone's gonna believe, but okay, only better grades. That is not that everyone's gonna believe, but imagine you could do that. Like you like like imagine Leo, a normal person, see someone flying around like crazy with angel wings, make him pray, make no, you like you don't even need to make miracles, you know, like your own presence was gonna be enough to like just change the reality for a lot of people because they're gonna still believe in miracles. You know how strong the placebo effect in our mind is. So even without being a real angel, you were gonna be someone like you can say someone like, okay, I'm blessing you, and these people mind, this person mind with the placebo effect could be enough to heal themselves. You don't even need to have a healing power. You can only have a angel wing, and that was gonna be enough for you to just change the world's reality. And I'm not even talking about politicians, you know, because with an angel wing you can become the pope, you can become stronger than the pope. And if I'm not wrong, where the pope live, I don't remember the name of the city in English. I'm not gonna try to say it, but the place where the I think that is the Vatican, right, where the pope lives, he's like a president over there. He's like a king, and if you go there and have the same power as him or be stronger than him, you can become a king. You can control a country. A lot of people are gonna try to move to your country. This is gonna become a real life isekai, and that's a possibility. This is just something so insane for me that I keep thinking that is just so cool to imagine and to try to see that with your eyes. You know, it's just insane. And right now we're having a problem. I think we're having a problem because I think that it's time for me to swap my tool. There is time to swap my tool, and there is nothing that really good to get here. Like I could try to get the poison gun, but I'm not gonna have money enough. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get a fast collector, and I'm gonna save the rest of the money. I think that that's gonna be enough. Or I could just spend another day mining and try to save enough to get the rifle or the shotgun. Now, if I sell my axe, I'm gonna be able to buy a shotgun. I think that I'm gonna go for the shotgun here. I think that a golden shotgun is gonna be really good. We don't need more collectors. We already have collectors enough. So I think that's gonna be good enough. Only bad upgrades. Here we can get some poison upgrades because we don't use the poison gun yet. Ooh, we got a golden minigun. Really? Yeah, and we got more time for that. Okay, we got even more time. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let me open here this chest. Okay, not that good. I think that it's not worth it for me to use it only to open chests, right? Maybe it's gonna be good for me to use it to mine as much as I can to get the most use of me of this minigun. But on the other side, I have a shotgun, right? Yeah, I already have our golden gun. Ooh, but I got a flamethrower, and that's awesome. Okay, with this flamethrower, we're gonna make so much money today, guys. Okay, that was good. Let me go there and open the chest over there. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot. Okay, I don't have a recoil enough, so let me just go up here at my platform to open it. Oh, war bullet damage. That's gonna be useful for later. We still have two bullet guns to use in this run, so I still can get some bullet upgrades. I'm gonna try to save the minigun for the last to try to get the most value of that. But yeah, as I was saying about superpowers, imagine, like I can't imagine a superpower like besides mind control maybe that could give you this much power. Like you can become a king just by having wings, you know? And you're not gonna become only a king of like, okay, I'm a king of the of the I think that is the Vatican, the name of the country, right? Like I'm not gonna become a king of only the Vatican. Like you can go to any Christian country in the world and people will treat you like a god, and that's just insane, guys. That's just an insane possibility that I cannot find another superpower that's just so OP like this, you know? You guys have any idea about that in your minds? Do you guys have thought about any superpowers like this too? If you have it, please comment down below. I'm really curious to know, you know, because it's something really crazy, really fun. And there is just so many ores in the ground here that I'm probably gonna have to spend my money on a lot more collectors for the last day, but that's okay. Because I've tried to think about other superpowers that we can use to try to get the most power in the real world that we can, right? To try to change my reality. That is something that I like. You know that thing that people said about the man's always try to keep thinking about the Roman Empire. Like when you don't have anything to do, you start to think about the Roman Empire and how it fell and how it failed, how it was destroyed. Like it makes no sense. But for me, my Roman Empire is thinking about superpower. It's thinking about what superpower could be this good. And another but that damage really good. Another superpower that I always thought that was really OP, that is really good that we could still try to take is super speed. Like super speed is really good because with this I'm not talking about the super speed. The super speed that we could like okay we can only run faster. Like oh we are above the version of Usain Bolt. Like Usain Bolt is really fast. He's I think that maybe the fastest human alive. The fastest man alive, maybe. I don't know if there is a woman faster than him, but I think there's not. He's probably the fastest human alive that we know. But okay, only bad upgrades here. But even with that, he's still when he's running, he see everything around him the same speed that we see. You know, like Babade. So I had to say it. But you know, like even though he's really fast, he sees the world the same speed than us. So even if it runs, even if we are able to run like okay 200 miles an hour, 1,000 miles an hour, if we could run at the speed of light, if we couldn't react to that, if we couldn't think enough, see the world fast enough, and all of that, this was just gonna be a waste, right? It was just gonna be a waste of superpower because we're not gonna be able to react fast enough. So what I'm saying is that when I say about super speed, I imagine like in the Flash series or in the Sonic movies, where when Sonic enters in the super speed mode, what he does is that everything around him gets slowed. And at the same time that I can see that this is something really good, this is something that can really help him a lot, like this is something really powerful. But imagine with me, okay, I have this power, I want to travel to Japan. I want to go to Japan to try to eat some really fresh ramen. I can run there and go there in like an hour in the real world. Or I'm fast enough to go there in a blink of an eye. But for me, the world just okay. We have 100,000 guys. Wait a minute, Jeff. Let me just stop let me just stop my story here just to focus what I'm gonna try to do for the next two. I think that okay, we're gonna need like at least 400,000. I think that I'm gonna leave the flamethrower. I'm gonna get the ruby, and then I'm probably gonna get the poison gun on the diamond level, and then the flamethrower on the pink diamond, and after that I can save for a minigun here, right? We still have the electric pickaxe that we can get at the uranium level, so that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get a lightning collector. Yeah, I don't care. And yeah, what I was saying is like, imagine you could go to Japan in the blink of an eye about how fast you are, but you still are running at the normal speed at the normal people can run, but you're only seeing the world slowly. So to go to Japan, you can go there for other peoples at the speed of a blink of an eye, but for you, you're gonna take like 3 years of running. That's not gonna be enough, right? That's not gonna be worth it. Like, okay, I'm super strong and all of that. I can go so fast. People are not gonna react to me. Everyone's gonna feel like I'm so fast. But for you, it's gonna be a suffering. Like, he's gonna be suffering. You're gonna go to the other side of the world. In 3 years, you're gonna stay 3 years alone running. Like, you're not gonna get tired. You can run all day long. You're not gonna get, you can go on max speed. You don't have to sleep, you don't have to eat, you can only run. But like, even running non-stop, you're gonna take like 1 year, 2 years to go there. And you think that that's gonna be a good life, a good superpower, taking 1 year just to go to where you want alone without being able to talk to anyone? No, for me that's not good. But if that's not that possibility, like what it could be, like I could go really fast, but don't react fast enough. So I'm gonna hit a wall and die. The only reason for that to make sense for me, like the only way to make this superpower this strong for me, would be for when we go super fast, we could like control how fast we see the world, you know? Like I could make my perception of time go 10 times faster, but my body moves 100 times faster. So maybe with this speed of perception, I could control myself and I could get like what I want very, very easy, you know? Okay, I don't mind any coal here. I have to mine some coal. Cause if not, I'm not gonna be able to complete my coal quota, right? I have no idea how many coals are dropping here. Let me just drop everything and see how much it's gonna take to fill my inventory. I can increase my sprint speed too. Okay, I just filled my inventory with 1 block of coal. I think I'm getting like around 1,000 coal here every block I break. Maybe. Let me make my collector go deliver, just so I make sure that I have collect coal enough. Someone deliver 1,000, someone delivered 5,000. Yeah, that would not enough. I have to mine a lot more coals here. Let's spend some more time mining coal. And now, like, if I could control my perception of time, I feel that I was gonna be able to make it work in a way more OP, you know? Like I was not gonna waste this power. Then I think that was gonna be worth the choice of having super speed. But in another way, like what is the advantage of having normal flight? Like I know a lot of people say that, oh, the superpower that I want to have will be flight. So this person was gonna fly, and what are we gonna do with this flight? Like, okay, everybody's gonna ignore your flying. If everybody ignore your flying, that could be good. Cause then people were just gonna like you could use all the good things about flying without worrying about the government trying to study you, right? Because you know that if someone shows up flying around like anyone can do, this is gonna be something really catastrophic for the government, right? Because they're not gonna be able to us. They wanna try to study you. They wanna try to make a super sodium serum to make soldiers fly like you, and your life is almost over, probably, right? So what I think that probably the human rights we're gonna try to save you, but what I think that's gonna be the best usage of it, like of the flying power, was probably gonna be like just to be a normal person with the how's it called, with with the condition that you were the only, like nobody's gonna treat you different, nobody's gonna see you different. You can fly and nobody's gonna care. maybe that could be cool. Like this could be something normal, maybe for the society to people have superpower, but then you're not gonna be unique anymore. So I see a lot of advantages in this power, and I cannot just agree in having this. Even though I really love flying, I think that having angel wings was gonna be a lot better. Okay, we got 143,000 today. This meat gun is just so weak, but we cannot buy anything ruby here. Any ruby tool that's better. I'm not gonna waste time buying the ruby the gold rifle here. I think that even though the rifle is stronger, I think that it's not gonna be that worth. So what I'm gonna do right now is probably just save money, I think. Yeah, I think that I'm just gonna save money. We have collectors enough. I'm gonna save money and open some chests to try to get some bullet upgrades. Maybe getting bullet upgrades, maybe better. Only bad upgrades here. And the other very popular upgrade is the teletransport, right? We could teleport around the world where we want, like the the movie Jumper, right? With the movie Jumper, we could, like, if we have that superpower, that would be really cool. But the problem is that in that movie, we see that the government is a problem again, right? And I know if I have angel wings, we're gonna have a problem with the government too, right? We're not gonna be free from that. We're gonna have to deal with the government anyway. But I still think that it's gonna be easier when you have the church trying to back you, and when you have people's belief that you are a god, for example, you know? To be like, I say that I think that it's gonna be a lot easier for you to live a good life with the superpower, with that in mind, you know? Okay, here we're gonna be able to get a lot of auras. It's gonna be awesome, I think. I hope so, right? Okay, we don't even got that many. I was expecting to get a lot more ores, but that's okay. It was still a lot of ores. Our collectives already delivered 7,000 coal, which is awesome. So I can just keep mining here. Let me make him deliver his inventory just to make sure that his inventory is full enough. Okay, delivered 15,000 coal, which is awesome. We're not even halfway through the time, so we're definitely gonna complete our today's quota. So yeah, maybe what I should do is focus more on chests and see if I can open it and get another diamond tool. Maybe that can help me to get even more money. Wow, that, okay, yeah, I got it. Exactly what I wanted. I hope that this flamethrower is strong enough to break blocks here in the red area. We're gonna leave all those ores over there in the ground, and I'm gonna go back up and try to open more chests. There is just so much ore in the ground over there that my collectors are gonna have a really hard time there. And yeah, I can't think about other superpowers that we could use that are as strong as these ones that I've said, right? Like it could be indestructible. That being indestructible is really good. You don't have, I think that we don't have columns about that. If you are indestructible, you don't have problems that you need this, like this problem. If you don't want it, people will not even know that you are indestructible, right? Only bad upgrades over there. Let me see if I can get something good here. Only bad upgrades again. Yeah, you guys saw that I got a water upgrade. I'm gonna get a water gun the late game, don't worry. But I'm saving for to buy the best one because I'm not gonna be able to buy 2 water guns, right? I can only buy 1. So I'm saving. I'm only gonna buy the better one. Probably. I'm still thinking about if I'm gonna get the magic water gun, magic water wand, or I'm gonna get the 1 million gold magic pistol. I have no idea about what of these two I'm gonna get, you know? Yeah, even though that I have really strong opinions about the superpowers, I'm really still curious to know what you guys think about it. Like one superpower that we are thinking, like I was thinking about these days, where like a superpower about like being able to swap your profession. Like you can have every profession in the world anytime you want. Like, okay, I want to be a lawyer. I can become a lawyer like instantly and have all the knowledge of a lawyer. That's really cool, right? Because, like, you can imagine, oh, but that's not gonna make me really powerful. Do you think so? Imagine you could become like a multimillionaire with all the knowledge you have. You can try to mix all the knowledge of different professions. Like, you're just gonna become a genius that can mix a lot of knowledge just at once. And that's gonna be okay. Let me make my collector deliver. Like, he can make you, for example, okay, now I have the knowledge of an engineer, and I'm tired of, like, okay, I've used the engineer knowledge to make a really big building. Okay, now that I made a really big building, well, I've planned the real big building. I can become I can sell this like an engineer and earn some starter money, or I can use it to make a really cool. Now, as I'm thinking right now, and that's not even that cool, right? At least thinking about engineer, because I'm sorry, guys, I'm an engineer by myself. I'm a graduated engineer, and guys, that engineer is really boring. Yeah, being an engineer is not that cool. We have money to buy the ribbon minigun, but I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna get the ribbon rifle. Just because I'm holding myself to get the flamethrower and the poison gun. But I'm gonna get the rifle. I think that the rifle is gonna be the best that we can buy for now. And I can use this money to buy another aligning collector and one fast collector. I think that's gonna be good. I don't have any good bonus here to buy. I'm gonna get a jetpack just because I want, and then we can start the day again. But yeah, like, we could maybe be a seller, and I'm trying to think, but yeah, that's really, like, it's something that's really interesting to think. Like, you can have the knowledge of every profession, but stopping to really think about it, I'm not sure if that's gonna be like that superpower, like that overpower, compared to like the example I made for when you have your rings, right? Yeah, I mean, you can have the knowledge of every profession. That will be good. You can make your own game and become a millionaire with that. Maybe. I have no idea. There is a profession that can help you analyze a game and see the strong parts. Yeah, you have. But even though you have the knowledge of a game developer, it doesn't mean that you have the working speed of 1,000 game developers. Like, it doesn't mean that we're gonna be able to make the next GTA 7 by yourself, right? Because you don't have your hands enough. Like, okay, you could hire people that can make this game for you. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, this is not bad, but okay, you can hire them. But what else? What are you gonna do next? I think that this is a superpower that maybe I should think a little bit more. Like, I should try to consider it a little bit more, to maybe plan a little bit more about it, plan better my steps if I have this superpower. Maybe you guys have an idea about how to use it better, so you can comment down below. But as I'm thinking right now, I can't find a really good way of using this power, right? Like, you could live a really good life, don't get me wrong, but I can't see a way for you to use this superpower to become like a multi-billionaire. Like, okay, you can make a few millions maybe with this knowledge. It's not impossible. It's nothing bad for you to have like 10 universities, 10 how's it called? I'm sorry, but you guys get it. Like, it's not bad for you to have this knowledge of having every profession, of being graduated on every profession. Like, you could become a genius, but how could you use this knowledge to really become like a Tony Stark? Like, if you have the knowledge of a normal physician, you're not gonna be a genius like Tony Stark just because you have this knowledge. Because you still, oh my god, I got a flamethrower here. It's awesome. Let me try to use it at most as I can. Try to spread it to the bigger area as I could, and it was really good. That's gonna have a lot of RC on the ground for my collectors to take, which is awesome. And yeah, like I think that you're not gonna become a genius like Tony Stark. Like in the Marvel world, we have a lot of genius physicians, a lot of genius doing a lot of genius things, but nobody's as close as Tony Stark, as close to Tony Stark. Like the other characters like that are like super villains or other superheroes or superheroes mentors or super villains mentors. But they're just fictional characters, and I think that their genius don't is not based on the okay, Tony Stark is a genius on being on creating technological things, but Tony Stark is a genius, and that's it. Tony Stark is a genius. The Iron Man is a genius. He is a genius making technology because that's what he wants. But if you wanted to invest all his knowledge and all his geniuses on, I don't know, maybe developing plants, he's probably gonna be the best plant developer in the world. Who's probably gonna make plants just do things like crazy things, you know? And that's the difference for me. Like if like we have a comic where Tony Stark becomes he started to learn magic, and he just became stronger than Doctor Strange just because he's a bigger genius, you know? I don't remember if he got stronger or not, I'm sorry. But that's because he's a genius and not the opposite. He's not a genius because he studied that. And that's the thing that I'm saying, you know? Like we could have the knowledge of every profession, but we can still have the same mind that we have right now. And that's really, really crazy. Cause okay, we got 880, which is really good. Let me just focus here a little bit. We already have money to buy a diamond normal pickaxe, but we're not gonna buy that. I'm thinking about for these over here for this buy. I'm probably gonna try to save 2.5 million to buy this poison gun. I'm gonna leave the flamethrower I could try to save it for the Spino or for the pink diamond. I'm still in doubt here. What I'm gonna get here is gonna be more collectors, and I think that's good. Okay, 6 collectors, and let's save the money. And yeah, like as I was saying, the power of be able to wait. Let me just come here a little bit and open this chest. The power of being able to have the knowledge of every profession is not gonna make you a genius in every profession. You're just gonna be you with your normal knowledge of every profession. Like, okay, you are a very successful lawyer, so you're probably gonna be a very successful teacher, a very successful investor. You're gonna be a very successful everything. Don't get me wrong. You're not gonna be a trash. Just if you are. Like, if you're not that smart, if you are kinda dumb, so maybe you will be a dumb lawyer, a dumb investor. But I think that without this knowledge, it's making not possible to people to be that dumb, right? Nah, but there is dumb people in every profession. Ooh, yeah, I don't know right now. But yeah, but I still think that that's okay. Like, you will not be a bad superpower. Like, okay, you can choose one superpower. You cannot choose the angel wings. You cannot choose those powerful superpowers. Maybe I could choose this one, cause I will still live a really good life. I will have a lot more opportunities, than other people. Unfortunately, I will not have the comprehension that I have this knowledge. Like, I will not have a scholarship. I don't have a university giving me a diploma telling people that okay, he really have this knowledge. So this was gonna be a problem. I will have to work by myself. I'll have to open my own company, but I still think that that's not that bad, right? Like, that was probably gonna be better for me to open my own company, to I'm gonna save a lot of money, don't having to hire a lot of professionals. But like at least in the early stages of my company, but in the late game of the company, in the late game of the company, I'm probably gonna be able to. I'm probably gonna be able to get a lot more money just because I've saved a lot of money on the early game, right? Don't having to hire a lot of useless employees. Like not useless employees, but employees that I could save money doing the work by myself. Like I could do the marketing for my own company. I could do the investment. I could do the research on market share for my own company. I can do a lot of things that small investors and small company owners can't do because they don't have the knowledge. Because I could be able to have this knowledge, that I'm probably gonna be able to become a millionaire. Like I think that is a lot harder for you with all this knowledge not to become a millionaire, right? I think that you guys agree with me. But I think that even though with that was gonna be very hard to become a billionaire. Like I think that to become a billionaire, or you have to already like be son of a really big billionaire, or you have to be in a family of a billionaire, or you have to scam people like those internet gurus that sell people like courses and try to sell you a lot of internet products, you know. I think that those people probably could become millionaires because they're just gonna scam a lot of people, and that's it, right? But trying to be honest, trying to not scam people and just sell real products or a real service that you can do for people and all of that, maybe you can. I think that it's not impossible to become a millionaire, but to become a billionaire, that's gonna be really hard. Yeah, this is a really normal people superpower that is good, but not as OP as it can be, right? Like if I can become a genius in every profession, then that was gonna be awesome. A few days ago, I was reading a story of a fanfic from Pokemon, where if you guys want, you can comment down below that I can tell you the title. I was reading a fanfic about Pokemon where Ash, the protagonist of Pokemon, starts his journey when he's 10 years old, like the start of the anime, and in the fanfic, Ash has a chat group where he can talk with a lot of other versions of himself and a lot of successful versions of himself. Like, for example, he can talk to a champion Ash, a Ash that won everything. He can talk to a millionaire Ash, a Ash that knows all the ways. He's like the richest guy in the world. He can talk to a Pokemon, what was it called? A Pokemon, the guy that treats the Pokemon. I forgot the name. Oh, we got an achievement here. Like Professor Oak, you know? Like he's a Pokemon carekeeper, you know? He can care for Pokemons. And he knows all the ways that he can care. Like he's the best in the world. He can extract every potential from the Pokemons, you know? That's something really good. And we're a little bit, okay, I still need a little bit of more money here to get the poison guns, and let's just farm another day. We still have collectors enough, but let me get on 2 more just to make sure, right? Okay, I've minimized the game. Okay, let's go back to the day. And that Ash from that story could talk to all the other successful versions of him and learn with them. Like he's in a chat group with them, like in how's it called, in WhatsApp. Like he has a WhatsApp, a Telegram, or a message group with all of other versions of him, and all these other versions. Okay, wait a minute, I just have to focus because I need 80,000 coal today. It's gonna be a lot harder to get, but I'm gonna try my best. And all these other versions of him can help him on teaching him everything that he wants. And he has a lottery every achievement he make in his life. he got a lottery ticket that he can try to get an ability for every other genius version of himself from around the multiverse, you know? And for me, that's a really overpowered version of that superpower that I've just said, right? Just imagine with me, we could use a lot of genius versions of us that have successful on every aspect of life. Like you, everything that you could imagine, there is a version of you in the chat group that can do it best than anyone in the world. So if you want to become the best cooker, you can cook the best cuisine in the world, the best food in the world, you know. I can already deliver the quota. That's okay, that's good. And even though with that, like imagine you still wanna have roulette that you okay, we got a flamethrower here. Let me use it as the most as I can, trying to make everything here, set everything on fire. Not bad, not bad. Everything's gonna break. We're gonna have a lot of ores here to get. Awesome. We can still keep farming chests again. And imagine, like in this fanfic that I've read, this version of Ash, like he have got the skill of seeing the level and the potential of every Pokemon just by looking at it. Because he got it from another Ash that is already so good at this. I can increase my pickaxe. I think that I'm gonna increase my pickaxe mining speed here. Like there is a version of him that can understand Pokemon so good that this version can already like only look at Pokemon and know this potential. And with that, this Ash just becomes so strong, so stronger than in the normal anime, in the normal story, that the story is just so fun to read that you guys have no idea. This is a really good read that I found. And with a superpower like that, then we're gonna have a whole different story, right? Because we're probably okay. What I got? Oh, a pink diamond gun. Not bad, not bad. Let me use it to break these pink diamonds over there. And maybe I can get more time. No, I can't. That's bad, but that's okay. Let me get more poison upgrades because I'm gonna get the poison gun next. And with a superpower like that, like if the profession superpower that I said was like this, I think that then this was gonna be really good, right? Then it's gonna be worth it. Maybe I can be honest with you. If I have this opportunity of can learn about the best person, the best version of me, like the most successful version of me that does everything in the world in every profession, then I think that I would probably prefer this superpower, like this chat group, than we having all the other superpowers I said. Like I was gonna be better on everything. So why I need to fly? Like I could invent a jetpack. I could invent a hoverboard. Like that's probably a version of me that is a big genius as Tony Stark, right? I could build the armament suit. I could build everything. And then I think that is just a solo piece superpower, being ingenious in everything. Like I will still have to study. I will not get their powers instantly. But if I get a lot of achievements in life, I can spin the lucky wheel and use that to get their superpowers, right? Let me make my collectors go deliver just to make sure that they're not gonna waste everything here. But I think that I can't imagine a superpower better than that. Because that's gonna be my own work that's gonna make me rich and successful in everything. But even being my own work, I'm not limited by what a normal human can do. Because I'm gonna be a really big genius, you know? And that's really awesome. Yeah, thinking like that, I think that this is a really great superpower. Okay, we have 3 million right now. I can sell my ruby rifle and I can buy the diamond poison gun. Really good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save the flamethrower for maybe the pink diamond or the spinel. But right now we're gonna use this one, and we still have 1 million. And with this 1 million, I'm gonna use to buy the water gun, cause with that now we're really good. I can sell these platforms over here right now. And what I'm gonna buy too, ooh, we can buy some nukes later. Okay, we can use a day to just blow a lot of nukes. The nukes is not even that expensive. Okay, that's really good. What I'm gonna do right now then is gonna be, I was gonna buy more collectors. Okay, I'm gonna buy only one fast collector, and that's gonna be good. Right now, I can just throw it the poison here. Okay, I definitely should get, I should keep my gun, right? I shouldn't have sold that. At least to go deeper. Yeah, I'm really sad right now, guys. I think that I did a really bad mistake. Maybe I could buy my gun back, or I think no, right? I've sold it and that's it. Now I'm in the Nuzlocke challenge and that's it. I have to deal with it. Oh my god, maybe I'm gonna have to buy another normal gun just to don't waste time here. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe what I can do is try to get a golden gun here in the chests. Maybe here in the chest I'm gonna get some really good. Okay, we still can one-shot this blue area, so I don't have to worry about needing to throw water here. Okay, we're still getting a lot of ores, I think, but not enough, right? Definitely not enough. Okay, I got a shotgun. Let me try to use this shotgun to go deeper. Only better upgrades here. Let me try to use it to go deeper. Nice, I'm here at the red area. Awesome. Oh my god, minimize the game again, sorry. Let me throw water and a lot of poison here. Now we're gonna get a lot of ores, really good. And we are one-shotting this red area, right? If I'm not wrong, we are one-shotting here. Fire damage, wet damage is really good too. The wet damage is gonna help not only the fire but the poison too. And I think that there is just so much ores here in the ground that my collectors are not gonna be able to take everything here. What I got, jump velocity, mortar gun. Okay, jump velocity is gonna help me a lot here with the jetpack. We're just gonna jump a lot higher. Okay, let me throw the poison around again. Just got some ores over there. It's not that good. I can throw some water to help too, and then I can throw the poison again. What I got, pickaxe mining speed, only better for me. What I got, ooh, more poison damage, really good. I'm not planning to sell this poison gun sooner, you know. I'm really planning just to keep it. Maybe if I need the money to buy the flamethrower, I should sell it, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to wait. Right now, there's just so much ores in the ground that I'm gonna have to invest all my money for the next day on buying more collectors. Yeah, the collectors are gonna be so needed here, guys. And our lightning collectors, because we are just so deep here that my guys are gonna have to fly a lot to keep pace with me. More bullet damage. Bullet damage is not gonna be bad. Let me increase my sprint speed here too. Fire damage, bullet damage, collector capacity. Yeah, I'm gonna get collector capacity here, cause our collectors are not enough here. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, only pink diamond. What I got a gun that I don't need. Yeah, I think that it was just so much chest here. I think that I'm gonna use this gun to try to open more chests, maybe. Fire damage. Unfortunately, I don't got more time. But yeah, I got an diamond electric pickaxe here. I'm gonna use it a lot to try to open a lot more chests. Yeah, I don't want to use it to get ores because I already got ores enough, so... Employees mine damage, please sprint speed. Yeah, maybe this one's gonna be the best one. What I got, only pink diamond. Oh my god, I cannot break it. Oh my god. I don't got anything good. That's okay then. I'm gonna have to go back and use my poison again to try to open the chest walls. But I got more poison damage. Really good, really good. More collector capacity, not bad either. The day's almost over and we got a lot of ores today. So I don't have to worry at all about the amount of money we're gonna make. I think that we're gonna make so much money that probably I'm gonna be able to even buy the pink diamond flamethrower right now. And I think that I don't even need the pink diamond flamethrower. I think that it's gonna be better for me to get right around maybe a minigun, a pink diamond minigun. Or I can get the pickaxe. I'm not sure yet. Let's see how much we got today. 5 mil. Okay, a lot of money. I'm not gonna get another gun, I think. Yeah, I don't even have money to get there. We're very close, but I'm not gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy a lot of collectors here. Let me just see how much this is gonna cost me. Okay, I can buy 20. Yeah, nice. Now we have 40. We are gonna be good for that. And let me buy some angel wings. I think that the angel wings is the only thing that I need, right? Let me start the day again. And let's try to get a gun here in these chests. Cause maybe here we can get a gun that is gonna help us go deeper faster. Like here. Yeah, this is not the best tool we could get. But it's one of the best tools to go deeper, right? Can just keep mining here, that's gonna be good. Okay. We reached the bottom here. Let me see if I can get another one. Oh, that's great. We got a ruby one right now. Let me just try to keep going deeper here. Okay, we are ready to reach the red area, so I can just fly around and use my poison as much as I can here. More fire damage or pickaxe damage. I don't know. Both of them are really good. The pickaxe and the fire are really good. The pickaxe is better to make target damage, I think. Or poison, really good. The pickaxe is better to do damage in a small area, but the fire damage is just gonna be insane. But as I'm seeing, I think that maybe the poison gun is better than the fire gun. Because the poison gun, I don't have to be close to the wall. I can just be very far away and shoot that, because this is a poison gun. The poison has to fly around and drop there. But the fire gun, we have to the fire gun. We need to be very close to the ores, and then the ores are gonna break, right? Like we cannot break the ores very far like we are right now. But our collectors are doing a really great job. Look at the amount of ores in the ground. And there's almost nothing. They're just taking almost everything, which is really good. They already delivered 600,000 and the time is not even halfway through. I think that I'm gonna be able to go to the black area like this. Maybe I have damage enough to break the black area. That's not impossible, right? There is a lot of chests here for me to open. I'm gonna start opening them. Wet damage, that's okay. Bullet damage, I'm still gonna use it. Pickaxe damage is really good too. More collector capacity is not bad either. More wet damage, not bad. Bad upgrades over there. What I got? I got a flamethrower. Let me see if the flamethrower, how strong it is, right? Nah, the problem with that is that I have to keep flying around here, right? This flamethrower is very weak, but I think that the one that I will buy is gonna be a lot stronger. So I'm not that worried about that. I'm gonna keep mining here. But okay guys, we finally reached the black area. And I think that for the next day, I'm probably gonna need to buy the electric pickaxe. I really think that we're gonna need to buy the electric pickaxe because we just took so long to get here in the black area that I think that it's gonna be just a waste of time, because our poison gun is able to break all these blocks here. Like, it's a little bit slow to break these black blocks, but we're still being able to break it. The problem is that we're just taking so long to go this deep that I think that we're probably gonna need to take the electric pickaxe right now. We got 33 million, which is insane in money. Let me just see here. Which tool I didn't get yet? I didn't get the pink diamond electric pickaxe. I didn't get the minigun and the flamethrower. Okay, we only have 3 tools left. I think that I prefer the pickaxe. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna use the minigun then. I'm gonna buy the minigun to mine there. Yeah, we still have water. This minigun's probably gonna do more damage than the poison ray. Let me put the poison here. And I'm gonna spend all the rest of my money here on getting more collectors. Because we're definitely gonna need a lot of them. Let me buy 40. Okay, we still have 2 of these, but that's okay. Let's just go down. Oh, I completely forgot to buy the hoverboard. I really like to play with the hoverboard. They just make the game so easy. But that's okay. We are going deep very fast right now. It's awesome. I'm gonna try to focus on mining the black area. We're still in day 19, so we're very good in that. I don't have to worry that much right now about don't doing damage enough. And we got here. Okay. The minigun can break these blocks, but I don't see if that's gonna be enough. Okay, with the water we can break it very good, very easily, I think. But I'm gonna spread the poison as much as I can, and then let me use the minigun to try to break as much as I can too, right? Yeah, the poison gun is doing a really good job here. Maybe I can use the minigun to try to get some black chests here. I hope that we're gonna have damage enough for that. The minigun's not that strong, so I think that I'm gonna still use the poison gun as my main source of damage. Okay, what I got? Only better braids. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna use the minigun to open chests. While that, I'm gonna use the poison gun to mine as much as I can. I don't even have collectors enough, as I can see. There's just so much ores in the ground that they're gonna have a really hard time to take all of that, so I don't have to bother about that. Oh, we're breaking very fast here. Collector speed. Okay, more collector speed is gonna help me a lot, guys. Let me use my poison here. Then use the water. And I can come back with my minigun and try to break these chests. Yeah, more collectors upgrades is not gonna be bad. More collector capacity or more poison damage. Okay, let me go for the poison damage. This is just so big upgrade. I know that I needed more I know that the collector upgrade was gonna be better, but I really wanted that, guys. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more on collector's upgrade. But look at the speed that the blocks are breaking. Ooh, more bullet damage, not bad. I'm gonna use the poison here again because the poison already ran over. We are halfway through the time. I mean, I have to water. Oh, this spot here is just so everything broken here. It's just so bad to move around with the wings. More fire damage. I think that is gonna have to be it, right? Okay, everything water. There was just so many ores in the ground that I don't have to focus on keep breaking blocks. I'm just gonna open chest and see if I can get more collectors upgrade here faster. Collector speed, very nice. What I got? Collector speed, even more collector speed. Nice. Okay, what I got? More oh, only bad upgrades. I cannot use axe, neither I can use magic anymore, so let's just keep mining then. Okay, the time's almost over. We already delivered almost 10 million. Our problem over here is clearly that we don't have collectors enough, so we're gonna have to spend a lot of money on collectors for the next day. We already have damage enough, but we're wasting a lot of ores here just because we don't have collectors enough. I can use this person to mine a lot more, but I didn't because I know that even if I mine, I was not gonna be able to collect all these ores. So now I'm gonna spend almost all my money on collectors. I'm not gonna spend all my money on collectors because I need a hoverboard. I definitely need a hoverboard here. Give me. Nice. Now with that, we're good. And I think that I can buy 300 more maybe. Yeah, 300 more was good. I cannot buy 300 more again, so I'm gonna buy 100. Okay, I think that that's good enough. Let me sell this guy here just to don't waste space. And 500 collectors, I think that is enough, right? I can buy, let me get 50 more. Maybe 50 more is gonna be enough. Yeah, okay, 550, that's good. My inventory over here, I don't have to take any of that. I can just leave everything for my collectors. Let me see if there's something else that I can buy here that was gonna be useful. I can maybe try to nuke 5 times, right? No, let me save more money. I'm gonna save more money because we're gonna be only gonna be able to use the nuke once. So I'm gonna use the nuke only when I be able to buy like 200 nukes and just spam a lot of nukes. And I think that today we're probably gonna make money enough for that, right? Okay, we are already here in the black area. My poison is just gonna help me a lot to cause destruction here. There is a lot of ores in the ground. I hope that my collectors become strong enough to take all these ores because we're definitely gonna need them. Just gonna water everything. Okay, they're doing a really great job. There is not any ores in the ground. Okay, I got a flamethrower here. I mean, is it? There is a class in this turn. No, it's only a green flamethrower. Okay, everything water, everything poisoned. We can just keep farming, and after some time, we are gonna be able to open a lot of chests without having to worry, right? Okay, our collectors are doing a really great job here, but as I can see, they're not enough, right? There is still a lot of ores in the ground, so I don't have to worry again about buying a better tool, a better gun. I can focus again on only buying more collectors. Because our poison gun is already really strong here. We are dealing a lot of damage. Wow, more collector capacity upgrade is really good. I think that's gonna help me a lot. Okay, the day was over. We probably got a lot of money today. I have no idea about how much we got. Maybe 500? 800 mil. Really good. We're still having collectors problems, so what are we gonna do? You guys can imagine. We're gonna buy 450 more of these guys here. I think that maybe 1,000 is enough. Now let me buy 4,000 more, and now I'm pretty sure that we have enough, right? So we need to buy something else here. How much is gonna be the spin flamethrower here? Or no, I think I'm not gonna buy it. Maybe I buy this spin flame. I think I'm gonna buy this spin flamethrower for the next day. Now that we have collectors enough, I don't have to worry about don't being able to collect all the ores we have. But yeah, right now I think that the game just became a lot easier. I don't even have to worry that much anymore about what should I do. Like, you already collected, look at that, 162 million coal, 165. We just have so many collectors that we're not wasting a single ore in here. So what we're needing right now is probably just damage, right? We probably just need here some flamethrower maybe, or I can get more how's it called? I can get more poison damage. The poison damage is probably gonna help me a lot too. But as I can see, that's probably not gonna change that much about how I'm playing right now. Okay, the day is almost over, and look at the size of the hole that we made. I can't even believe how far we got with this challenge. I thought that we're gonna have a lot of trouble. I'm already starting to think about how we're gonna make the next one, because I'm thinking like, okay, we had a problem here, we have some problems, but we could deal with it. Very nice. But what I'm thinking is that if we could make this like for the next challenge, for the next video of this, I could make a challenge where we collect it, like we buy tools. We could buy tools, we could buy any tools anywhere we want, but we can only use the tool for 1 day. And that could be a really good challenge, right? I think that we're gonna record that for the next video. Because we're gonna need to keep constantly buying and selling tools every day, buying only what we can, and all of that. And I think that that's gonna be really good. Cause look at that. Today we already can buy this spin of flamethrower. Let me get it. I'm gonna put it here at first, and we still have 7 billion, guys. I don't have any idea on what I can spend. And even okay, I have an idea on what I can spend, right? Let me just increase my inventory stack size here as much as I can. And let me buy 100 nukes. No, let me buy 1,000 nukes. Okay, let's just nuke everything. And I hope that the nukes is strong enough, right? Let's see. No, narrator. I know the greedy man have no limits. Yeah, I have no limits, I know. I'm just gonna use nukes to dig down mainly. Look at the amount of ores dropping. My game crashed. Okay, my game recover. We're just gonna dig down with nukes. And let's see how this is gonna be. I can keep dropping them. Okay. I'm just gonna keep dropping. Oh, they're exploding before I reach the ground, I think. Okay, I have to drop it closer to the floor. Cause they explode with a time limit as I can see. But that's okay. Look at the amount of ores that are dropping. I don't even spend more money on buying more collectors. Okay, the nuke is strong. I don't get me wrong. But as I can see, this is not like just invincible. I can just keep dropping a lot of nukes here, as much nukes as I want. Look at this. Oh my god. Bro, I'm just dropping nukes. Look at that, I'm just clicking and dropping as much nukes as I want. Oh my god, we got here to the green area. Let's see how strong the nukes are. First, let me water the green area here. Just to make sure, right? Everything watered. Now I'm gonna drop as many nukes as I can. Okay, we're mining here in the green area. I'm spamming nukes here too. I have to water, I think. Okay, maybe not. I can just spam nukes, right? I can just drop as many nukes as I want. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, we're mining. We are breaking a lot of blocks. We already delivered 800,000. Oh, 800 million, 900 million ores, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't even use my flamethrower yet. Let me see how strong my flamethrower is. Oh, we can farm here in the green area a lot too with the flamethrower. The problem is that the area is just so destroyed. That is very hard to move around right now. Let's just try to break everything here. Nah, I'm just gonna drop. I'm holding my mouse button, and I'm just gonna see how many nukes my map can survive. I'm already using. We are the 600, 650. Oh my god. Okay, 500. Okay, 500 now, right? 500, 550. Okay, 400. Oh my god, where's the brown area? We are just destroying the green area with a bunch of nukes. Look at that. Let me try to keep mining here around. I want to try to destroy this wall here. Oh my god. I'm gonna spend all my 1,000 nukes. I will not be able to buy it the next day again, right? Okay. That's it. I've used it all 1,000 nukes. There is just so much ores here in the ground. Look at my inventory. Oh my god. Look at this bunch of ores here. We don't have collectors enough for that. I should probably have bought a lot of collectors, but I completely forgot. But that's okay. That's okay. They're flying around, but it looks like they're not delivering. Look, the number is not going up. Let me open one green chest here and see what I can get. Only bad upgrades. There's a lot of flag chests here. I'm gonna end the day early, guys. I think that we already completed the challenge. We saw that we completed the challenge. I'm not even worried about we not being able to get the 50-minute for the throw ending, right? I think that neither you guys are worried about that, so. And what I'm gonna do for the next day, let me just buy as many collectors as I can. Maybe 50,000 first, I don't know. Okay, I can buy 50,000 more. Okay, that's okay. 100,000. The flamethrower still takes a little bit to break, so let me just use the minigun here. And I'm gonna try the flamethrower on the green area and in the orange area. And let me see how that's gonna work. Ooh, I think that we're gonna take a little bit of time here in the black area to go that deep, right? Nah, maybe not. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but not that much. The flamethrower is just a lot stronger than the poison gun. I think that only because the poison gun takes a little bit more time to do damage, while the flamethrower does damage almost instantly. But the problem with the flamethrower is that we have to be very close, while the poison gun we can be very far. There's just so much ores in my inventory right now. Oh my god, it's taking so long to get there. Okay, we got here. Let me use the water and see how it's gonna be my destruction. Okay, yeah, we can break the ores here very easily. I just sent my collectors to deliver, and they deliver a very good amount of 2 billion ores, 2 billion coal. Yeah, I think that we earned more today than we earned yesterday, even though we don't even mind that much today. Just because we have collectors enough right now to don't waste all these ores. That's okay, let's just go up in the day. I could definitely just buy a home teleporter, but I completely forgot about that. Okay, everyone delivered. We can end the day. I'm gonna buy a home teleport for the next day, and then we're gonna reach the true ending in this Nuzlocke. Okay, I consider that a victory. We could try to make it harder for the next videos. I think that is gonna be really fun. Home teleport here, and yeah, I think that we're good. And yeah, we're definitely gonna have to think in a way to make it even harder for the next video. Okay, I've used the whistle. There is already ores enough. Let's end the day. The next day gonna be the last. It's gonna be the last. That's awesome. Let's just see how fast we can end the next day, right? Okay, I can start it already. I'm gonna use the minigun to go fast to the black area. Oh, I forgot to buy the home teleport. But that's okay. I think that I can just fly back here on this path that I am. And that's probably gonna be good enough, right? I hope so. Let me use the whistle and see. Okay, we already delivered enough. I just have to go back now and end the day. Reach the true ending for the first time in the generalist class. And the first time in our Nuzlocke challenge. Sorry, I forgot the name of it. And we did it, guys. Really good. Reached the ending. Got my achievement. And that's it, guys. If you like it, comment down below other video ideas. I'm gonna love every single one of them, guys. I'm Cat, and bye.